Medical disclaimer. This video is for informational purposes. It does not replace the medical advice of a trained doctor. Seek medical advice before beginning any treatment plan. Hey, I'm back. I've done 2 videos today, this being the second. So let's start and I'll just show you. Blood sugar is 15.3 and it's coming down. I won't show you time and range today because it's the same as the one in the video I just did. Today I'm going to talk about control. Oh God, you've heard me talk about diabetes control over and over again. Well, yes I have. Today's gonna be a little bit different. I talked to you more about your blood sugar control. I talked to you about other aspects of your diet. Today I'm going to talk about marrying things. Your diabetes doctor, your endocrinologist, your diabetes nurse will come up with these plans. And you need to be respectful of these plans. They do have experience. Now, just recently in a couple of videos, I did diabetic emergencies. And I told you that I was dealing with a doctor who, on his own chat, oh, you're going back on shots. I said, no, I'm not. Now, let me qualify this. I'm not sitting there calling this doctor an idiot. He doesn't know what the hell he's talking about. No, maybe a bit of that, but what I did say was he would be the first doctor I would want if I had a heart attack, if I was suffering a brain aneurysm. But for diabetes control, I don't know that he's ever dealt with a severe brittle diabetic. And hello, that's what I am. I don't just sit here and call myself brittle or labile. I always have trouble with that word. But you have to remind them that you are in control. The treatment plans, you have to live with these. And, oh yes, we're going to put you on shots till you're able to get the pump fixed. And I thought about it. And up till this point, this doctor never came to see me. And the group of doctors would come and they'd have rounds and they'd discuss things. But there wasn't one-on-one. And I was not too impressed. So I said, can I see the doctor? And I said to him, I've got a brand new pump. We're going to hook it up. I'm not going to go back on the shots. And he took a step back, and it was almost like, what? I don't think he is used to having back and forth with the patients. I think he's used to being the first online to deal with things that needs to be done, and that's awesome. But as a problematic type 1 diabetic, I would still probably be in there if I was on shots. So, what I'm trying to say is you have a right to choose your team. If your doctor says, I'd like you to go see a retina specialist. Sorry, I just had some sleep in my eye. Excuse me. Sorry. Sandman came. No, he didn't. But if any part of that team does not work for you, you could suggest, hey, is there anyone else? We don't see eye to eye. And I learned this the hard way. I was 14, 15. I did all the urine test forms. I had like sheets all over the place, and I got a brand new typewriter. Yes, I'm old. A typewriter, okay? Computers weren't around yet. And I typed them all out nice and neat. And I took them to my doctor, and my doctor pretty well said, this is crap. You just wrote down any numbers here. And I said, no, those are the urine readings I was getting. Well, except for the endocrinologist I saw in the hospital, I never had an endocrinologist. It was still going through my GP. I can't really remember. I can remember going to 2 shots. But anyway, I stopped going to that doctor. But it's, I was, I've had it with doctors. I'm not going to go see them again. And I let things go. I started having problems with my diabetes. I pretty well said, no, I'm not going back to that doctor. I did not look for a new doctor. Being in control does take some responsibilities, and you need to be conscious of those responsibilities. Never just assume that, I'll just stop going to that doctor. Him and I don't really see eye to eye, or her and I don't. But what's the alternative? You need to, if you don't like your GP, you stop and you move on. My problems with the team, I never really rectified until I came to my new endocrinologist, which I met at Royal Columbian. She said, okay, I want you to go see this eye doctor, this foot doctor. There was another one. Oh, Diabetes Education Center. And I can remember I went to this one doctor and I wasn't too impressed. I went back to her and she said, how did the appointment go? And I told her straight out. And she said, well, I do have this other person. And I started going to see them and we connected. Don't be afraid that you can't change things. Can be your pharmacist, can be your endo themselves. I have always, since I got 20 years ago when I got an endocrinologist, to the endocrinologists I have today, to my eye doctor, my old eye doctor, and even my new eye doctor, because the old one retired. I've never felt not being supported. And that's what you want. You want to build, with the help of your endocrinologist, a team that will offer support for you. Remember that. You are in control not only of your blood sugars, if you want to be, but also the team that is going to help you achieve your results. Keep that in mind. You are too good. Build a strong team. Have a great day. We'll talk later. Bye now. My email is mikesdiabetesworld@gmail.com. mikesdiabetesworld@gmail.com.